Hello, I am Evil Dr. R. You are here today because I plan to kidnap 5 Renaissance architects and interrogate them for their knowledge on the Renaissance time period. I need them to help me build my new Renaissance evil lair. The Renaissance was my favorite time period. Ha ha ha. For legal reasons, I cannot show you my face because I plan to kidnap people and that's illegal. Let's get kidnapping. Yo, Vermonte! Singalo! Amandi! What's up, Claudio? I was unable to find the 5th man, but we'll get him eventually. Now that I have captured 4 of the 5, I will interrogate them individually, asking them questions about what they built and how they can help me use it in my evil Renaissance lair. Afterwards, I will make sure that they're on board with helping me build my evil Renaissance lair, and then we will all design it together. Alright, Bramante, we start with you. Alright, Bramante, you're here because you're the creator of the so-called perfect Renaissance building. Now, I need aspects from that to use in my evil Renaissance lair. But when I put that bag over your head, a lack of oxygen probably led to memory loss. So what we're gonna have to do is go through my magical memory door. Alright, Bramante, once we go through the magical memory door, we will enter your subconscious mind. Everything will kind of seem gray and cloudy, which is normal, and I'll have no need to restrain you there because you're not going to go anywhere. Let's go through. Alright, welcome to Memory Land. Alright, Vermonte, here in Memory Land, you just have to think about something and it'll appear. It's amazing that way because you actually store things in your subconscious memory even when you can't remember them. Alright, I want you to think about the building that you think would reflect the most Renaissance values for my evil lair.
Okay.
There it is! Wow, what's it called?
This is the Tempietto in San Pietro. You can see how I used classicism from Roman times through my pillars and arches.
So cool. Alright, Bramante, I just have one more question to ask you. Alright, Bramante, you need to answer one question. Will you help me build my evil Renaissance lair by contributing just an overall idea of classicism and Roman values?
Yes.
Okay, buddy. That's enough with you. Back in the closet. You're next. Ah! Alright, Singayo. I'm looking at your file here, and I think that I need you for this project. What I need from you, I think, from what I can gather, is like windows and pillars or something, maybe an arch or two. I don't know, stuff like that. But I take it, when I knocked you out with that ether, you may be a little groggy, have some memory loss. It's perfectly normal. So I'm gonna take you to my magical memory door, like I did with that other loser. Good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's go. Alright, the magical memory door with us. Alright, welcome to Memory Land. Alright, so here in Memory Land, you can remember stuff. So what I want you to do is try to remember stuff about the Plaza of our niece. I read about it, and I think I want aspects from it to use in my evil Renaissance layer.
Okay.
Alright, just think about the Plaza Varnice and it'll show up. There it is! Good job.
This is the Palazzo Farnese, which has designs you might want to use. As you can see, all of the windows are flanked by Corinthian columns. On the bottom, the windows aren't topped by anything, but as you go up to the second floor, you can see how there are triangular and semicircular pediments. On the top floor, the windows are solely topped by triangles. How do you like it?
Wow, that's awesome. Alright, Singalo, that last building was really cool. I'm definitely going to use aspects of it in my evil Renaissance layer. But, do you have any other buildings that I can look at?
Oh yes, the Via Farnese.
Oh my gosh!
This one also has some inspiration I think you could use for your lair. The bottom windows are just like the ones on the Palazzo, but the windows on the second tier are surrounded by arches that look really cool.
Awesome! So you made both the villa and the Plaza Farnese. That's super cool. Now you have to come here and pass my test. Alright, Singalo, I have one closing question to ask you. Will you contribute a nice, good pillars and windows to my evil Renaissance layer?
Yup, I will.
Alright, thank you for your time, prisoner. Alberti, you're up! Hello, Alberti. I have your file here, and I think I know what I want you to help me design for my Renaissance evil lair. It's gonna be amazing. I heard you're the guy I want to see. If I want arches and, just a warm, round feeling instead of harsh, sharp Gothic styles, because no one likes Gothic things. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, that'd be me.
Yeah, that's you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, tell me everything. Why'd I have a blank stare? Did you hit your head?
Yeah, a lot.
When I tackled you out of the tree?
Yeah, that hurt.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Luckily for you, I'm really rich because I stole a lot. So we're gonna go through my magical memory door. Alright, through the memory door we go. Alright, just roaming your memory. That's why everything is so gray and cloudy. Memory stuff. Alright, so here in Memoryland, you can just think about something and it'll appear. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about the building that you use the most mathematical proportions on. What building was that again?
It would be the Santa Maria Novella in Florence.
Oh, perfect. Now just think about it. Oh my gosh, there it is!
Yep, here it is. You can see the prominent arches and curves in my design.
Yep, definitely noticeable. Wow, that is just amazing. I can't believe you designed that.
Oh, I did.
What Roman building did you look at to try to get, the ideas for that? The mathematics and proportions?
That was the Cancelleria Palace.
Can you think about it? Oh my gosh!
This is the Cancelleria Palace. The architecture for this building was a large influence from my own.
Wow, that's just amazing. You know, Bertie, I'm starting to feel a connection with you, so I think I can get real. Here's the deal. My evil Renaissance fortress needs arches.
Arches?
It needs arches that are nice and round and beautiful and that make you feel things.
What kind of things?
Classicism feelings,
Ooh.
values,
All
and
right.
I want to put cats on them.
Cats?
Cats. I want my evil lair to have cats.
Okay.
Do you have a building that I could look at to try to figure out how to build this?
Everything except the cat part. Right there.
Oh, wow. Wow. That is just amazing. What's it called?
That, sir, is the Church of Santissima Annunziati.
Cool. I love the arches. Alright, Alberti. Fun is fun. Back in the chair. I have a few closing questions to ask you.
All right.
So, Alberti, to be set free, you need to answer one question, and you need to answer correctly. Will you help me build my evil lair by contributing mathematical proportions and arches that clearly reflect the classical values of the Renaissance.
Yes, I will.
Alright, that was our best one yet. Get back in there. Last one. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, Palladio. You're here because of your book on architecture and your use of symmetry in the creating of buildings. Now, I want you to use that knowledge to help me with my evil Renaissance layer. But I feel like you're experiencing some memory loss from trauma after I pretended to be your friend and instead duct taped your face. To help you remember, we're gonna have to walk through my magical memory door. Welcome to Memory Land. In Memory Land, what you think becomes reality. Just think about your most symmetrical building that would contribute most to my evil layer, and it will appear.
Got it. Right over there.
This is a villa named after my mentor Tricino. As you can see, I use symmetrical proportions to give it a feeling of Roman classicism.
Wow, that's super cool. I'm definitely gonna use it for my evil layer. Wow, that was really amazing. But what about your 4 books on architecture? What was the big deal about those?
Oh yeah, they were very influential. They're right here. This is my 4 books of architecture, which was very influential for the next 4 centuries, and was a combination of all my works and ideas.
Wow, super cool. Once we get back, I have one question to ask you. Now that we have walked through your memories, I have one more question to ask you. Will you help me build my evil Renaissance layer by contributing a symmetrical aspect to it?
Yes.
I bet by now you're all wondering who the 5th architect I was supposed to capture was. But that's a trick question. It is I, Brunelleschi. Yes, I'm the one who built the dome on the St. Mary of the Flowers Cathedral in Florence. I had to use both individualism and classicism. Classicism because it was a dome and I looked back at the Pantheon to get the idea for that. And individualism because it was so huge I had to use a lot of my own ideas to build it. I mean, in this picture of the top of it, a person's about as tall as my fingernail. Now that I have interrogated all the architects and found out their knowledge, we can all work together to build my evil Renaissance layer. Wait, Singalo, what are you doing? Singalo! 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 Singalo got away. But we still have his knowledge from when I interrogated him, so I think my Renaissance building will still be able to have windows. While designing my building, I will meet with each architect individually and design a specific part of it. And it will be definitely awesome and definitely evil. Let's get designing! This is my original layer.
Wow, Brunelleschi, this is just the worst. We're totally restarting.
Alright. What do you have to contribute to my evil Renaissance layer?
This is called a ruler. It'll help you make your buildings more symmetrical. You can use this line of symmetry to make everything equidistant from the center.
How cool.
Dr. R, where are your pillars? Your pillars need to be equidistant from each other. Here, 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 and here. Pillars at these locations will provide the most structural support. The pillars need to be equally tall. According to this scale, they should be around the 4-inch mark. Could you go any slower? Now complete the pillars with 2 vertical lines from the top to the base.
Dr. R, where are your arches? So, Dr. R, you need to have arches in your building. The arches will be semicircular pattern, like so. from each pillar. This will provide structural support and just make your evil Renaissance layer that much more interesting.
Wow, super cool. Thank you.
Dr. R, I have one more suggestion. You need some better windows. We're gonna want straight-edged windows with a rectangular pattern and a rounded top.
Oh man, now that I'm looking at it, I think that my evil Renaissance layer needs a full dome, not just a half dome. Alright, so I will make my dome 8 inches wide, 4 inches off of the line of symmetry on both sides. And then I will also make it 4 inches tall, so that it looks really good. See? Since I'm Brunelleschi, I want to show individualism in my layer. So I will show something that I like to have around. Behold, the cat. Behold, the final evil Renaissance layer. Ha ha ha!